Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the GX3 Sports Podcast. Obviously, if you could tell, we're down a little manpower this week. Our boy
Man
Sam got
down.
sick. So he's sitting this one out today. So me and Dom are going to carry this one, but it'll be the normal, the usual.
Hmm.
Just no Sam for some bad takes. No, I'm kidding. But
Same format though.
yeah,
Bad
same
take.
format, no, same format, everything. Just no Sam to argue with. But yeah, dude, whoa, what a week! I thought this week of football was gonna be garbage. Like I thought
It
this
was
was
a
such a
crazy slate.
poor slate. Like looking
A
at
lot
it,
of
I was like,
games
this is
came
gonna
down
be
to the wire.
horrible. So many upsets this week. So
Yeah.
many close games. It was, and even the games that weren't close were like beatdowns that you wouldn't have expected.
hmm
It was crazy. But we're up to what,
Good
episode
week of
seven
football
now?
for sure.
Up to
I
episode
believe episode
7.
7,
We just
we're
finished.
approaching week 6 of football
Yeah, just finished week
this
5. It's
season.
crazy, dude. It goes so fast. The season actually goes so fast. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yep.
It really is ridiculous. Um,
There's 18 weeks of the season.
yeah,
So we're on week
but
6. Wow.
I know, dude. Literally,
So we're one
we're
third through
next
the
week.
football season.
After next week, we'll be a third of
Yeah.
the way
1/3.
through the season. But yeah, so like we
Crazy.
said, same format. Give our little recap. Only 14 games this week because the Packers, Bears, Falcons, and who else didn't play? I forget
Was
who
it
was on a bye
Steelers?
this week. Steelers, yes. Those four teams did
Yeah.
not play, so there was only 14 games. So only got 14 games to cover. But a lot of action in those
Great
14
14 games.
games. So
And it kicked off with the first one on Thursday night, dude. That
yeah,
Rams
Thursday night
49ers
football,
game was
dude.
crazy.
49ers Rams. The 49ers upset the Rams 26 to 23. I don't
Shocking.
know, dude. I
With all
ripped
the
on the
injuries they have,
49ers all year. I've been ripping on them
I
nonstop
know.
all year, saying that I think they're frauds, but I think they're just a product of an easy schedule. Wow, dude. They made me eat my
Yeah.
words there.
No, it was
Crazy.
crazy, especially with all the injuries they have lacking on both the offense and defense. And Mac
Yeah,
Jones just comes out there and lights it up.
dude.
He
You
he
got
went
no.
down at one point.
He did, and he
I
kept playing,
thought
dude. He was so hurt. Like he kept playing. He was a dog in
he
that game.
grinded through it and came out on top.
Overtime, another overtime game came down
Yep.
to it.
I
You
believe the
had
Rams drove down. They hit a field goal to send it to overtime in a
yeah.
great
You
2-minute
got
drive.
no Purdy, Kittle, Bosa, Ayuk, Jennings, or Pearsall, and they still just beat the Rams, who we had ranked as a top 5 team in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't make this up, bro. If that ain't football, if that's not football, I don't know what is.
Any given Sunday. I mean, it was
Literally.
Thursday, but any given
Yeah, no,
Sunday.
but you're right. You're right. Anybody can win a 4 quarter game of football. Like you said,
Rams still
Mac
lit it up on
Jones.
offense.
Yes, they did. But like you said, Mac Jones
Stafford
absolutely
had,
balled. They
yeah,
both balled. Both quarterbacks balled. Mac Jones was 33 or 49 for 342 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. And Stafford was 30 of 47 with 389 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and no picks. Crazy, just all out quarterback duel. The running backs kind of carried the load in that game. They both played a huge role in the receiving game. They not neither of them
Tyron's
even.
fumble at the one
I
changed the
know.
course of the
Yep,
game.
crazy. Would have been literally would have ended, but they both
Yeah.
neither of them even hit 70 rushing yards, but both of them had 8 catches, and CMC had 82 yards and a receiving touchdown, and Kyron had 66 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. So they kind of carried the load.
hmm
I can't even say that actually because Kendrick Bourne had 10 catches for 142
Dude,
yards.
he was my waiver wire in fantasy this week because
What a waiver wire. You would think you Ayuk gone, Debo traded,
yeah,
Juwan Jennings hurt, Ricky P hurt, and their
I want to
fifth wide
see
receiver just comes out there and just absolutely balls. I mean,
I want to see how he's involved in that offense once they get their guys back.
yeah,
I don't think
yeah,
it's
I
going to be
agree.
as significant, but he played a huge role in that game on Thursday. So
Yeah, he absolutely did. It really was just a crazy all around game.
it was. And
Um,
I don't think it's time to panic for the Rams. I think it
oh,
just
definitely not.
you have to have a quick turnaround.
Definitely not. They'll have
Long,
a quick
yeah.
turnaround. You know what it is too? Like we always say this, and we'll get into this because there was more like divisional upsets. Obviously, we'll get to. But I'm a believer in you have to assume you split a division every year. When you're accounting
hmm
for your record,
Yeah.
when you're going down the line, you always account for the division split. I don't care if the best team in the league and the worst team in the league are in the same division. you always account. It's hard to beat the same team twice. It's just that
It
that's what
is.
it is. Is it going to happen? No, but are you going to get swept by a team? Will you sweep a team? Like you just have to assume 3-3. So it's definitely
Yeah,
not, like you said, definitely not time to panic if you're the Rams. But you do need to capitalize when that team is as injured as they were.
exactly.
That was a big
Especially in a
opportunity
divisional matchup.
for them to just establish themselves as an absolute juggernaut because we were all talking about them like they are. So that was definitely a missed opportunity. But like you said, Kyron's fumble changed the whole course of that game. And then Sean McVay, I mean, I'm actually curious what you think about this. They had a chance to tie the game in overtime, and they went for it on 4th and 1. And I mean,
Yeah,
not for nothing, it was a really bad play call. I mean, he even admitted it. He apologized. He said that was a bad play
it
call.
happens all the
You
time where
know,
coaches just take the risk, and when you come out on top, you're the superhero. But when you don't,
yeah,
the finger's pointing at you. So,
it's the
I
Dan
mean,
Campbell effect.
I didn't hate the decision. Especially their offense was rolling at that point in the game. Stafford was slinging it. Again, Devontae Adams got involved. So,
I don't hate the decision. I hate the call.
yeah,
I think
I
game
agree.
on the line in that situation, you have a future Hall of Fame quarterback leading your team, having an absolutely amazing game. You want the ball in his hands, deciding where
Yeah,
it goes on that last play. I'm not handing it off. I mean,
I agree. You need one
but
guard.
I mean,
That's
he
where
knew
his
that.
mindset was, but
Yeah, but
big
crazy.
stop from the Niners.
Yeah, but before we move on to the next game, so I actually got we're gonna take Sam's job this week, and we're gonna throw in some reactions. And I actually have a good one for this game. So I've been seeing this everywhere. You probably even know what I'm already gonna say because I've seen this all over social media. Is Mac Jones better than Brock Purdy?
Wow.
Is that crazy to say that Mac Jones might be? Yeah, it might be better than Brock Purdy.
Dude, I actually haven't seen that, and wow. That I think it's an overreaction. I do.
This is a
I
guy
do.
that go back 3 years ago. Me and you were calling him Mac and Cheese Jones, and
Yeah.
my boy's at
Yeah.
3-0 right now with a
I
banged
do,
up
but
49ers
just
team.
respect for especially grinding out that game with
Yeah,
I thought he had a
absolutely.
serious injury the way he went down, and then
Yeah,
he comes
for
back
real.
and lights it up. So big
Yeah.
respect to Mac Jones there.
I don't know. I think it's too early to call, but it's an interesting one. It's definitely going to be an
Yeah.
interesting one going forward for
If they
them.
could continue winning games, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
Yeah, for sure. But all right, next game, another international game. This one was in London. You got Vikings beat the Browns 21-17. Dylan Gabriel's first career game.
defensive showdown.
Yeah, for real.
Like that
He
whole
looked all
game,
right.
he did look good, but that whole game was just all about field position, just defensive stop after defensive stop.
Yeah,
But I was impressed by Dylan Gabriel. He looked like calm back there.
he honestly proved me wrong a little bit. I thought he was going to get
Hmm.
abused. I thought this was Shador's team to take over.
And
But I mean, he had
yeah,
190 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's good for your
and
first ever game in the
it
NFL.
is. It is.
Really
And the
good.
Browns offense is like they get both their tight ends involved like really
Yeah.
well.
Yes, they do.
Fannin and Njoku.
And Joku,
So
yeah, you're
and they
really
have a
good.
rushing game with Judkins who's been
Dude,
taking a
he's
role
a
in that
tank.
offense.
He's a tank. He had 110 yards again.
He's a
He's
beast.
actually a tank.
He's a
But
beast.
Gabriel looked really good. I was impressed. Calm. He's the first ever. I don't know if you saw this in the game. They were talking about it. First time that starting quarterback has had their first career start overseas,
Really?
which is pretty cool, pretty
That
interesting.
is cool
Um,
stat.
but yeah, he looked good. I will say though, if they want any success, if he wants any success running that offense, they need to get Jerry Judy more involved. He had 2 catches for 15
Hmm.
yards. You got a
Yeah.
dog in Jerry Judy. He was like top 5 in receiving yards last year.
Last year when
You got to
Winston
get him
was
the
feeding him, yeah, he
yeah.
was
You got to get him the ball more.
yeah.
But another good game from Jeddah. 7 catches, 123 yards. Addison
Hmm.
5 catches, 41 yards, and a huge, pretty much game-winning touchdown.
Yep.
Great adjustment of the ball. Nice catch. So I saw this. I don't know if this is true. I don't know if you've seen this. Apparently, he got benched for the first quarter because he like skipped a practice to go like explore London.
Who's
I
that?
don't know.
Jordan Addison?
Yeah,
Wow, I did not hear that. That's
I
pretty
don't know if
cool.
that's true or not. I don't know if that's true, but apparently they benched him for. It was either the first quarter or the first half because bro dipped out on practice to go explore London.
Wow, that's funny.
But yeah, I don't know if that's true. But the Sunday 1 o'clock window, we had 6 games, and
Uh-huh.
which is very low for Sunday at 1 o'clock. And half the games were absolute beatdowns, And the other half of the games, the other three were all upsets, which is just
Yeah,
wild. It's just wild. So first one, you have Texans Ravens. Texans won 44-10.
in a beatdown.
Yeah, absolute beatdown. Like damn near perfect game from CJ. Might be
Very.
back, dude. He
The
only
Texans capitalized on that like a terrible Ravens team right now because
he he
they're
only
sitting
had
at one of
he only had four incompletions the whole
yeah.
game.
No, he played great.
He had the same amount
And
of touchdowns as incompletions. It's
he
crazy.
played great. The Texans defense played great, and the Ravens defense, on the other hand, is a problem. And that's why they
Yes.
just went out and I saw they signed C.J. Gardner Johnson
Yeah,
on
they
a
did,
little
but they
deal.
traded they traded Adafe Owe, Howell's finest, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Our guy. For anybody that's watching this that doesn't know us personally, bro went to our middle school, so it's pretty
Yeah, it's
sick.
pretty cool.
But yeah, Lamar didn't play. But like I said, CJ 23 to 27, 244, four touchdowns, no picks, like damn near perfect game. Got
Hmm.
everybody involved too. Everybody in that offense ate. Christian Kirk, Schultz, Nico, everybody got involved.
Yeah.
Um,
So the big
but
question now is, dude, is it time to panic for the Ravens? Because it's
absolutely,
looking rough. You're sitting at one and
absolutely.
four.
I think they're.
Yeah.
I genuinely. I guess I should make this a reaction. I was gonna say are they a bottom 10 team, but are the Ravens gonna miss the playoffs? Because I genuinely think that they don't make the playoffs this year.
In a competitive AFC, uh, yeah, in the competitive AFC right now, it's a problem right now. They got to
I
pick it
actually
up,
think
and
they're
they
gonna
have to
miss
pick it up
playoffs.
quick, like quick.
Yeah.
I think Lamar is on track to play this week. I think he's listed as questionable, but even with him, man,
Even if he plays,
the
things
offensive
change. But
line, the defense, it's just
1-4 Ravens team, bro. Never did I have that one written up.
this team that I had
Crazy.
picked to win the to win the Super Bowl this year.
No, no, you had them
Or
lose.
no,
You had
no,
to
no,
make win the
to make
AFC.
this yeah, to make
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. This is the
Crazy.
team, and they let me down bad.
Yeah. Wild. But next game, so we flip from a beatdown to an upset. I'm gonna let you take control of this one, but Panthers upset the Dolphins 27-24.
This game hurt me, man. We came out firing on all cylinders when 17-0, and then just downhill from there. I mean, our defense is a problem right now. We gave up, I believe it was, you probably have the correct numbers, over 200 rushing yards to Rico Dowdle. How many rushing yards do you have?
Yeah, dude, he had 206 rushing yards and a touchdown.
206
Rico
rushing
Dowdle,
yards
the
to
return
Rico
of Rico
Dowdle.
Dowdle. Watch out, Dallas.
Offensive player of the week for sure.
Yeah, crazy.
But I mean,
And then
it was just the defense is just very big issue. But I do like how the Dolphins' offense looked. They did get stopped a few times, only put up 24 points, but they were getting
they
guys
are
involved.
though. They're starting to look more competent. Like these
Jalen
last few
Waddle,
weeks, they're returning to the normal Dolphins.
yeah, Jalen Waddle's getting his wide receiver one role that he deserves.
Yeah, he had six
Darren
catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown.
Darren Waller is really taking this role very
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, that's exciting. That's what I would be the most
It
excited
is
about if I was
because
you.
he's an explosive player. When the ball's in his hands,
Yeah,
he's explosive.
yeah.
But
But yeah, I mean, blowing a 17-0 lead against a
the
Panthers. It's a sneaky Panthers team, bro. I don't know.
look,
I don't know what you want me to say here. They're
uh,
sneaky. They
we
sneak right
couldn't
up
get
on you, bro.
yeah, they did. We couldn't get the run
Next thing you
offense
know,
going either. It was bad. It was bad.
yeah. No, yeah. And shout out to the Panthers' run defense because A Chain had 16 rushing yards and Ollie Gordon had -2.
Hmm. And
That was
I do think that our season we can't come back from this. It's
no.
we're sitting at 1 and 4.
You
We
like
got
low key had a chance. Like if you could have,
we did.
I mean,
If we beat
you
the
showed something
Panthers,
in that Bills game. Not that you
hmm
needed to win that game, but you showed something there. If you would have beat the Panthers, now you're
we'd be
two and
sitting at two
three.
and three. Yep.
You work your way
Gotta just
back. You
keep
have some
clawing.
confidence. You have some momentum. But yeah, after that,
No,
but all right, we're gonna kick
still
it
clean
back
house
to
time.
yeah, definitely. We're gonna kick it back to another beatdown. Biggest beatdown of the week. Colts Raiders. Colts win 40-6. Wow, this
A
team is just
dominant
firing on all cylinders, bro.
a dominant football team's gonna win dominant games. The Colts
Wow.
are a good football team.
Yes, they are, bro. Yes,
The
they are.
Colts are
Was it two
arrived and
field
they're
goals? I didn't
here
even
to
have this written
stay.
down. I
The
think it
Colts are
was. I think they
arrived and
kicked
here to
two field goals.
stay.
I don't even think they scored a touchdown. I think they didn't let them score a touchdown the whole game. Crazy.
I mean, I had red zone on. I didn't see much on the Raiders
Yeah,
offense,
no, no.
but yeah, man, the Colts.
They're like I
The,
said, they're just firing everywhere, dude.
Daniel
Defensively, like
Jones is playing
offensively.
with like the most confidence he's had since he's been in the league,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I love it. I love every second of it.
Yeah, it
They're
is
well
crazy.
coached. They're a disciplined team. Their offense is electric. They're a good team.
Shout out Jonathan Taylor, bro. Most underrated player in the entire NFL. 66 rushing yards, three
Leads the
touchdowns,
league in
three catches,
rushes.
20 yards. He's leading the league in rushing yards. Just balled out, but just
Hmm.
crazy game. Geno Smith is on pace to break Jameis Winston's interception record, by the way, if anybody was wondering.
Really? How
Yeah.
many does he have right now?
I mean, he threw two. He threw two in that game. I don't know how many. I can tell you right now. Take me two
Yeah.
seconds. But he threw two more in that game, and all I know is he's thrown multiple every game. But I'll tell you right now, he has 9 picks already.
Wow.
Already through 5 weeks,
Through
he's got
five
9 picks.
weeks.
Unreal. But we
And
won't waste too much time on this. This game was
yeah,
trash. I'm not trash, but I mean it's just
good for the
what can you
Colts.
say? Just shout out to the Colts. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just continuing to dominate,
Open
and like I
eyes.
said,
Yeah.
fire on all cylinders. They got everything going.
Yep.
Next game, put a two games coming up here that put a big smile on my face. But Saints get their first win, beat the Giants
Wow.
26-14. Damn, bro, I was about to be all over that. I don't know if you remember when we did our picks last week. I was sitting there saying like, "Oh, I want to pick the Saints so bad.
I do
I want to
remember
pick
you
the
did
Saints
say that.
so bad." Spencer Rattler, first career win.
Spencer Rattler surprised me a little bit. He's been
He's
picking
actually
up the
playing good
pace
this
a
year,
little bit.
genuinely.
He's playing good football.
His
He's
stats this year are actually good. Like
yeah.
another game,
I
he had
think he went
225 yards, a touchdown, no
a
picks,
touchdown. Yeah. On the other hand, Jackson Dart, he went 26 for 40, 202 yards with two touchdowns and two interceptions. One of
two
them I
picks.
don't believe was his fault,
No,
but I
but
could
did you
be
see his
wrong.
fumble?
But yes, I did.
That's one of the worst fumbles I've ever seen in my life. Like, he
Yeah.
literally just let go of the ball. He actually just handed them the ball. Nobody touched him. Untouched.
Yeah,
Scrambled
he's
out the pocket, was running, and just went, "Huh," just let go.
in my mind he's still a good quarterback. It's just too early to tell. But it's not time to panic for Giants fans.
It's not
Week
time to
2.
panic. No, it's not time to panic, but I like to see that dog. And when the pressure was on him, like,
Yeah.
he came out hot against the Chargers in the beginning of the game, then slowed up severely in halftime after halftime, and then once they like you want to see guys overcome adversity, and once the adversity's been coming his way, like he just hasn't looked good. Once the Stain started pressuring
Yeah.
them and coming back, like he hasn't been there. Scottaboo also had a bad fumble. He had a good game. He had another good game. He had
Yeah.
59 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards, but he had a bad fumble. You saw him crashing out on the sideline asking for new gloves. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah. I don't know also if you saw him and Demario Davis were going at it. Demario
Were
Davis was
they?
like,
I didn't
yeah,
see
they
that.
were they were both mic'd up. It was pretty funny. Demario Davis is like, man, he looks like a little kid out here who's just angry. Just an angry little kid. And they were just
I mean,
going
he
back and
is.
forth at it. And then they
That's
showed
funny.
respect after the game. It was pretty
Good.
good. Yeah.
But
But
yeah, good for the Saints, man.
good for the
Underrated
Saints. And
underrated team.
I
Not
think
not in the
that
aspect that they're like good at by any means, but like they're not the worst team in football. I had them as the worst team in football. They're not.
yeah. No, they're not. And that loss for the Giants, like they're pretty much out of playoff contention. I know they're only 1-4, but with a schedule like theirs, you just came off of a great win to the Chargers. You drop one to the 0-4 Saints.
Yeah.
That's a rough loss.
Yeah, same
You
thing
got
with
to you got
as
to
you're saying about
capitalize,
you
man.
guys.
Got to
They needed that
capitalize.
momentum. Like you
Yeah,
now have a good win, and now you got to play the Saints. Like you need to win that game.
exactly. Exactly.
Somebody told me this today. A friend of mine, Giants fan, was like, "This is like the however many year in a row that it's October, and I'm already like focusing on what draft pick we're gonna get." I'm like, "Oh, that's
That's bad.
painful. That's painful." But speaking of worst team
There's
in the
a
league, Cowboys beat the Jets 37-22.
shot at the Jets, but yeah.
Yeah,
I was talking to a Jets fan the other day, and he said that this, out of all the years he's lived, and he hasn't seen many good Jets teams. He said this
no
might be the
biggest
worst Jets team he's ever seen.
biggest playoff drought in all of sports.
Yeah,
And you know what's
worst Jets team
crazy?
he's ever seen.
You
That
know what's
was
crazy? Like I actually think Justin Fields is good. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He's crazy on his
He's
legs. He threw
shaky.
for almost 300 yards, two touchdowns,
Very
and
good
no
on his
picks. They
legs.
just they had some garbage time points. So I'm not gonna lie, the Cowboys
Oh yeah, this game was a blowout. This
were
game
beating
was a
up on
blowout.
them. Yeah, they
They
definitely
got
had some
Garrett
garbage
Wilson
time points.
involved, garbage time touchdown.
Dak still playing MVP football.
Yeah,
Another four
Dax
tutties
looks
and no
great
picks.
without CeeDee Lamb. And
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw, but they're working to get CeeDee Lamb to play this week.
yeah. I
They're
hope he
hinting
misses
at it.
another
They're
two
hinting at
weeks.
it.
Hope he misses another two. We play them next week, so not
I
next week,
hope not.
week 7. Um, but yeah, Cowboys another team. Everybody's balling. Everybody's eating. Javante had another 135 yards and touchdown. He's proven me wrong like crazy. You know what's funny?
Very,
I was
very
actually really high
much.
on him last year, and I was way wrong. So I was like, all right, I'm out on him. And I mean, he's
And
also top 5 rushing yards. I think
I
he's
also
third.
thought that he was just going to be a touchdown merchant this year. I thought he was just going to be one of those guys who gets the ball at the goal line, punches it in. But
Yeah.
no, he's a good
No, he's
rusher.
breaking. He's breaking. He broke a huge one free. I know it's the Jets, but
Yeah,
still. Um, but Pickens is still doing his thing. Jake Ferguson's got low key like one of the
yeah,
best tight ends in football,
yeah.
honestly, quietly.
I think is literally ranked number one right now in all tight
Yeah,
end stats.
yeah. Seven
I
catches,
could be
49
wrong.
yards, two tutties.
Yeah. Um, as long as I've watched the Jets, they've always been known for having a good defense with a terrible offense. But dude, that defense is terrible
Defense is terrible, and honestly, I feel like it's almost the opposite because, like I said, I know
right
they had some
now.
garbage time action, but Brees
They
Hall
have
balled
some weapons.
again.
They also have some
Brees Hall's
weapons on
balling,
offense. Yeah.
bro. He's
Garrett
got
Wilson is one of the
113
best
yards.
receivers in football.
Well, literally, he's got another touchdown. I feel like he's scoring every game. He had 71 yards.
Hmm.
Brees Hall had 113 yards, 42 receiving yards. Like this dude Mason Taylor is low key playing good. Their tight end.
Yeah, they're tight end.
Like they got dogs on offense. So I don't know. I don't
Hmm.
know if it's just the curse of New York football
It's a
or if
culture
it's the
thing.
defense. I don't know. It's everything. Aaron Glenn should not
Also,
have left Detroit. I'll tell you that
I've
right now.
never, I think I said it before the season. I said I was not a fan of Aaron Glenn.
Yeah, he's. I think he's too defensive minded for that team. Like I think
Yeah,
that's not what they need.
defensive minded
But
for a horrible defensive team as well.
yeah,
So not working out in New
no.
York right now.
Another Another big smile coming up on my face to finish off the 1 o'clock window. They had it
Here
coming,
we go.
bro. Broncos beat the Eagles 21-17. Another one I should have picked. I should have went with my gut. Why do I go against my gut? I was sick of losing points to the Eagles. I know I said I'm okay with losing a point to the Eagles, but I said if there's a team that they're going to lose to, it's this Broncos defense. Man, what a game, bro.
They
Exposed
finally
them a little
dropped
bit.
one.
They
They
exposed them
finally
a little
dropped
bit
one.
there. Now they just played how they played through 5 weeks this season. They played exactly.
See,
They actually looked exactly the same to me. They didn't look like a different team at all.
and
They just didn't get as much
I'm
lucky
very
things to go their way.
curious. I'm very curious to see how the Eagles respond because they just came off. They're riding. They rode so high. You just won the Super Bowl. You just win. What was it? Four straight? Four
Yeah,
straight? You win four straight, and then you drop one. So they're either gonna take this to heart and make this a reality check that not everything's always perfect, or they're just gonna keep dropping games because they're really not that talented this year.
no, I mean they're not. And again, like you would think a 4-0, now 4-1 Eagles team where Hurts is not really performing that well in terms of stats. You would think like Saquon would be going off, bro. Saquon had 30 yards.
I
He had
know
58 receiving yards and a big receiving touchdown, but all that
the
most that
Saquon
came on
regress is real.
that one catch. Dude, he's on pace for 900 something yards. He had 2,000 last year. He's on pace for 900 something yards. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, Devontae Smith played good, but they're just not getting everybody involved. Smitty had
no, they're
eight
not.
catches, 114 yards, but just
I don't know if you saw the one thing I actually sent it to you, dude. AJ Brown just stopped running his route on that deep ball.
he
He just
did,
stopped
he did,
running, and
he did.
dude, that's a game changing play right there. If you hit
No,
that,
he definitely did. I
yeah.
don't know. I think his time there is done. I really do.
The connection between him and Hurts is just not the same.
No, it's not
Not the
there.
same as it
Nothing
was.
like the team. They don't have
It's
this
not
like.
clicking.
There's no fire. Like they don't have this like.
I agree.
It's almost like they're like satisfied. It's like we got our Super Bowl. Like that's it. You know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
listen, bro, they had it coming for him. I think. Do you remember like 2 years ago? What did they make the Super Bowl? Uh, They won last year, and then they missed it the year before, but they
And
made it
then
the year
they,
before that
yes, and they lost to the
when they
Chiefs.
lost. When they lost, but I'm saying that was 2 years before their
Yes,
win. So
yes.
the year in the middle, I guess that would be what, 22?
22 or 20
22? I don't know if
23.
you remember, they like low key fell apart at the end of the season. They got bounced in the first round of the
I do
playoffs.
remember.
They fell apart towards the end of the season. I'm telling you right now, that's coming this year. I really do. I really think that that's happening to them. I think you're right. It's
Like I
all we're going to
said,
see a lot how they respond, but they
how
do
they
have an easy game
respond.
this
Yeah.
week playing the Giants. But I think I can see that happening again this year, where they're gonna again everybody's gonna be, oh, you're a hater in your division, but I think they're gonna start to fall apart, and I don't see it in this team. Also, respect to Sean Payton for going for that 2 point conversion. I know they ended up winning; they got that field goal anyway,
Yeah.
but going for that two
Uh-huh.
point conversion to take the lead
At
instead of tying
first,
the game.
I questioned it at first. I
Me too.
did,
I was
but
on my couch. I was like, no, no, what's he doing? And then they got it.
like
I was like, whew.
it didn't make sense at first to me
No, no. There
at
was a lot of
all.
time left too. It wasn't like it was like,
Yeah.
oh, crazy,
But they
crazy.
got
Good
it,
stuff
so
though. Yeah, I'm all for it. But all right, we'll move on to 4 o'clock window. First game up. Speaking of quarterbacks getting their first wins, Titans beat the Cardinals 22-21.
shocker. I can't
Cam
believe
Ward
it,
in the
dude.
win
You and
column, bro.
you and Sam called it. By the way, I know
I
we're gonna
know.
get to picks later. I had a terrible week. It was
Horrible.
probably one of my worst. Gonna be one of my worst weeks all
Dude,
year.
horrible.
It
We'll
was
get into
bad.
that. It
It
was
was
bad.
bad.
We'll get
But you
into
and
that.
Sam, you and Sam hopped on the Titans train, and
Yes, we
dude,
did, bro.
you guys called it.
Yes, I just don't believe in this Cardinals team. It's honestly all it came down to. And I just figured Cam Ward was going to sneak a game out eventually. Did I think he was going to sneak out a game that way? Absolutely not. Um, your boy DiMercato, man. I'm sick of this, bro.
Shame,
I really am.
shame.
I'm. If I was a coach,
We talked about this too.
off my
We
team,
talked
bro. We
about
talked
this.
about it. It was last week, Adonai Mitchell. Last week,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. It's like hold the ball. Like don't even let go of it at this point. Like just
And you
take it
know
into
what's
the end zone and don't let go of it.
yeah. And you know what's crazy? That I lost my fantasy matchup by 2 points.
And you started,
And my
like you
running
said
back
last week,
too
started
was Mari
DiMercato.
Mari DiMarcado.
There it is.
Shame.
I'm pretty sure Kyler actually
Kingsbury,
got hurt in that game too as well.
yeah. Kingsbury let him hear it though. I saw him on the sideline getting his face.
Dude, I was going to talk about that, so that was actually something that I had in here. The whole Jonathan Gannon controversy, man. It was I
Oh,
don't
it
know if
was
you've seen his.
Gannon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Kingsbury's on our team.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my OC, bro.
Old.
But Jonathan Gannon, a lot of controversy. I don't know if you saw. He like hit him. Like he like actually like hit him. Um, and I got all these people like I'm seeing all over TikTok, like all these like the guys on ESPN and all this stuff talk about like all like there's no room for this, like grown men
Come
shouldn't
on.
lay their hands on grown men. Like, bro, why are we getting so soft? He hit him in his shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Like, bro's wearing shoulder
With
pads.
his script, with his paper
Like,
script.
dude, he gave him a little like what are we doing? Bro just
And
lost.
he
He lost in
deserved it.
the game.
He
He lost in
deserved
the
it.
game. Like, do I think that a coach should really like lay their hands on a player? Like, no, probably not. But is it like this whole thing? Like, he came out apologizing. He's like, "Oh, I addressed the team about this." Like,
Yeah.
we're getting too soft out here. Like,
Very. I
it's
agree.
not. It doesn't
Like
matter.
this isn't football. Like football is supposed to be
No,
a like it's known for
it don't
being
matter. But yeah, they just sold everything. Did you see that one play at the end of the game where they picked off Cam Ward? Did you see this? I know you missed a lot of this
probably
game.
not. I missed a lot of the slate
Bro,
because I had
bro. So they're
practice
coming back,
myself,
right?
but
So that the fumble happens at the end zone, and then the Titans get the ball.
uh-huh.
But I think I have the sequence. We were playing at this time, so I didn't watch this whole game either. But the Titans drive down the field. It's 20. It was 21 to
Cam
6.
Ward threw a pick, correct?
Yeah, it was 21 to 6 with like 11 minutes left, right in the fourth quarter, and Cam Ward's driving them down the field. He throws a horrible pick, horrible interception, right?
Yeah, I saw
The
that. He rolled
the
out to
guy
the
on the
left or
Cardinals
something.
fumbled for no reason. Like nobody hit the ball out of his hands. He picked off the ball, fumbled it into the end zone. The Titans player jumped on top of it and they scored. And
What?
then and then they missed the extra point. So it would have been a one possession game, but then they missed the extra point. So it was 21-12 with now 10 and a half minutes left. And the Cardinals still found a way to choke the game and lose.
Wow.
Still found a way to choke the game and lose. Crazy.
So,
I
yeah.
picked the Titans to win. I did not pick it to go like that. That was not what I had written up. They abused them in the first half. I thought
Happens in
they were going to
football.
destroy them. I literally thought that they were going to kill them
Crazy.
after that first half.
Do you have the stats pulled up on Marvin Harrison? Because I've noticed he's been
Yes,
getting
yes, he had 4 catches and 98 yards.
98.
Gannon, oh, I don't know if it was Gannon or the OC. I don't know who their OC is, but somebody said that they kind of one of their biggest regrets from that game is not getting him involved more late in the game. They felt it would
Yeah,
have
dude,
affected the
he's
outcome.
starting to be what we expected.
Yeah,
Slowly but
definitely.
surely. Slowly but
hmm
surely. And on the
Definitely.
other
Still
hand,
got a
we
drought
talked about
problem, and they still have a chemistry problem, but
yeah.
you know what he could be, and I think he'll be there at some point.
We talked about the Titans needing weapons. Calvin really got involved. 5 catches, 131
Finally,
yards. Good
finally,
game.
bro. I have him in fantasy. Finally, finally, and I lost on the last play of the game on Monday Night Football. Last
Yeah,
play because one BTJ catch.
man.
Oh. Yeah, we'll move on to what I think is game of the week. Buccaneers Seahawks. The Bucks win in another game-winning field goal,
Thriller.
38-35 versus Seahawks. Battle of the best uniform matchup in NFL history. I mean,
Possibly. It was
the the,
man,
the
those
creamsicles
uniforms
versus
were
the
sick.
versus Seahawks throwbacks. Everybody
Yeah,
ate.
that
That was
was
a perfect way to have those uniforms get brought back for the first time. They said like
dude,
50 years or something.
it was a shootout. I love seeing
Yes,
shootouts.
that's great. Everybody ate. I'll read you some stats just so you can hear just how crazy this game was. So Bake went
Yeah.
another quarterback with only 4 incompletions. He was 29 of 33 with 379,
Through
2 touchdowns,
79.
no picks. MVP type game out of Baker right there. Sam
Dude,
Darnold 28 of 34, 341, 4 touchdowns
four
and a pick.
touchdowns.
Yep. Rashad White had 41 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, and then another 30 receiving yards. Emeka Egbuka, man, has arrived, dude. He's so good. 7 catches, 163 yards and a
Offensive rookie of the
touchdown.
year. Like
JSN, 8 catches, 132 yards and a touchdown. You had that dude AJ Barner with 2 touchdowns. Kate Otten played good. Kenny ran for 86. Just, I mean, everybody ate. Like literally,
offensive shootout. I love
everybody
it.
ate. It was
I
crazy.
love to see that.
A lot of
Emeka
fun.
Egbuka is the offensive rookie of the year.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But I
Still
guess
extremely early, but dude, he's a
this
beast.
will lead me into like another reaction. Is Baker an MVP candidate right now?
As of right now, through
Yeah,
5 weeks, yes,
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. I think so.
I think he is. I don't know if you, dude, he just has a different type of swagger to him. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw,
he does.
but
He's tough.
he was talking trash like he usually does to there was Seahawks fans chirping him in the tunnel, and
Yeah,
after the game, he ran back out of into the tunnel, talking crazy to them. But
yeah,
he's a character.
yeah. No, he is. He is. He's a lot of fun to watch. He's got good heart. He plays with heart. I
I
like
love
Baker
Baker
because of the way
Mayfield,
he
dude.
plays. But I
Exactly.
mean,
He's
his
such a
Buccaneers team,
competitor. Such a
they're
competitor.
just
He'll leave it all out on the field
yeah.
for football. I love it.
And this Buccaneers team, man, they're talking about teams of destiny. They're pulling off crazy wins, dude. It's
Yeah.
crazy. They're
And
doing
that
stuff like
Seahawks
we
team,
were doing last year, honestly, just pulling off crazy wins at the end of games. Like that's what it's
hmm
reminding me of. Like if I was a Bucks fan, I'd be very happy right now
yeah,
with
and the
how they're
Seahawks
looking.
are also a good team, and they kept it close. So
Seahawks are a good team.
both of those teams
That's
are
a good
threats in the
loss.
NFC.
That's a good loss. Only concerning thing from Seattle is like they've been riding high on this defense and they just gave up 38 points. But it'll happen.
You could
It'll
say it's a
happen.
good loss. I mean, I personally don't believe in moral victories, but no, you're right. There's an
I
upside to
agree.
it. Plus, they're
No, you're
both
right. You're right.
they're both like very competitive NFC teams.
Yeah. No, you're right. There's no. I don't believe in moral victories, but it's a good way to play against a team of that caliber. It
For
shows a lot
sure.
about you as a team. So,
The
um,
offense exploded.
yeah, fly through Lions Bengals. Lions won 37-24. I mean, everybody saw this one coming.
Dude, the Lions,
Yep, unreal,
Lions,
unreal. This
they've
team,
arrived.
they have indeed arrived. They are looking incredible. The Bengals had garbage time points. Don't get blown away by
Same
that.
thing.
Um, but who played good? Jamar finally played good. He had 6 catches, 110 yards, 2 tutties. Amon Ra another 100 yards. Gibbs scored another touchdown. Monty scored a touchdown. You know, classic.
Yeah.
Laporta scored. Classic Lions victory. But
Congratulations, Bengals fans. You guys might have the offense now.
yes,
Big news.
yes.
Joe Flacco
So
gets traded. for the Bengals.
Bengals signed Joe Flacco. You know, it's funny. One of my reactions that I actually had planned for this game was should the Bengals trade for Jameis Winston, which is where I thought that they should go.
Yeah.
I don't hate it with Flacco. Flacco did nothing to impress me in the beginning of the year on the Browns, but definitely an upgrade from Jake
When
Browning.
you're throwing the ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins,
Yeah.
it's different than throwing the ball to Jerry Judy.
Yep.
So
Yep. Little bit of a sign of life for them. All right, I guess that could be the reaction. Is there hope for the Bengals?
that's an overreaction
Yeah,
because
I don't think there is.
I don't think they're competent. I
No.
mean, it's never out of the picture. I mean, they're sitting at 2-3 right now, but I don't know. I don't think Joe Flacco is gonna come in here and do what he did last year on the Browns or
No,
a few years
I don't
back
think
on the
so
Browns.
either. I don't think so either.
Yeah.
Um, I will say last thing about this game, other than like maybe Saquon, you could argue. I think Chase Brown is the biggest fantasy disappointment this year by a mile.
Oh, for sure. I think he's at least Saquon's like producing some points. Chase Brown's
Yeah,
just
he's doing nothing. He's doing nothing.
yeah, just
They
have
gave
no
him Yossi
rushing
Vosh,
upside,
bro. Yeah, but all right, last game before the primetime action, America's game of the week. The boys are back. Commanders win 27-10 over the Chargers. Not gonna lie, bro. The
Big
beginning of that
win.
game, I was like, dude, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. But then I look back at it and I'm like, dude, they scored their first touchdown on a BS flag. We jumped off sides when they were going for a field goal, gave them a first down for an
I
easy
saw that.
touchdown. So everybody that's complaining, like, oh, the turn of the game was the roughing the punter when they took away Ladd's touchdown. Like, we gave them a touchdown the same way that they got a touchdown taken away from them. So I don't want to hear it. Cancels each other out. But huge game from the boys. This is what the presence of Jaden Daniels does, bro. He looked great. Like statistically, he didn't do anything crazy, but he looked great. He was making crazy throws. He was running good. He was 15 to 26 with 231 yards, a touchdown, 39 rushing yards. But just, I mean, his passes were spot on. He was making huge throws. Big throw to Luke McCaffrey, who's low key a dog, by the way. But Debo's still eating 8 catches, 96
Dude,
yards, and a touchdown.
your boy, I know you're gonna
Let's
get to
hear
him,
it.
but your boy
Let's
Bill,
hear it. Let's hear it for Lil Bill. Let's hear it for
Bill,
Lil Bill. Tom
I
Brady's
love it. I love it.
let's effing go player of the week, bro. Lil
I
Bill,
saw that
111
and
yards, two
I saw he was
tutties,
like
two catches, 39 yards.
he was super excited to talk to Tom Brady. That was
Yes,
so
bro. He was
funny.
geeking out. He was geeking out. He's like, it's an honor to talk to you, Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I love it, bro. I might have to get that jersey too. Damn. But dude, he's a beast, dude. I love it. You know what? I knew they saw
yeah.
something in him. They weren't trading away B Rob for no reason. I knew they saw something in him. He's an athlete. You know, it's funny. I actually literally saw this while I was waiting for you to join. He was the last running back in this draft class, the last running back drafted, and he leads all rookies in yards per carry. He's
Really,
averaging like 6.6 yards per carry right now.
that's sick. That's what's
I
up.
think he's gonna start taking over this role. I mean, he did in this game, but I think it's his backfield going forward.
I love seeing underdogs who get drafted late. Just no
Yeah.
one knows their name, just come out and
Yep.
explode. Saw that in Amon Ra, Puka,
Yep.
some other guys too, Brock Purdy.
But
But I
in
love it.
the reverse, we panicking on the Chargers, man. They
Dropped
got a
two big
lot of
games.
injuries, bro. They got a lot of injuries.
Hampton's now
Offensive line is cooked.
injured.
Hampton's at least 4 weeks. He's on the IR.
Yeah, IR. Am I panicking on the Chargers? Possibly.
I am. I am.
Possibly.
I am. Our defense
You
looked
come
really good
out
too.
you come out hot and then you just drop two games. Justin Herbert came out hot and now he's slowing down a little bit, but he still looks good.
Yeah. He still looks good. But shout out to our defense too, bro. This defense looks so good. Mikey Sainer still, bro. He might be like my favorite defensive player in football. I mean,
Hmm.
he's such a dog. Most underrated DB in the NFL. I said it last year. I was like, nobody gave him recognition. They're talking about all these other rookie corners, and nobody's talking about him. He balled out. He made huge plays in the playoffs. He's making huge plays this year. Game sealing interception in the end zone. I mean, he's just a dog. This team is just they showed me signs of life. As a fan, I'm happy I had my confidence back. After the first 4 games this
Yeah.
year, I didn't have confidence.
JD5's
Even though
back and
we
you
were
guys are
two and
winning
two,
games. I love it.
even though we were 2 and 2, I didn't have last year. I felt like you could throw anything in our face and we'd be able to overcome it. Obviously, with the exception of the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC Championship, But I felt like we could go play any team. It didn't matter. As long as Jaden was there and the boys were balling and they had their chemistry and Cliff was calling good plays and DQ had that culture going, like I was like, there's nothing that could stop us. Like it's up to
I
us. Like
like
we
it.
control our destiny. And I didn't feel that this year. And I kept saying other people that I know that are Commanders fans, I was like, we just need that feeling back. And watching that game, I got that feeling back. Seeing Jaden on
You
that
guys,
field, we still don't
yeah,
have
you
Terry.
guys,
Wait till Terry's back and better
exactly.
than
I was
ever,
just about to
dude.
ask, do you guys know, do you know these, you know him better than me, but do you know the status on him approaching Monday Night
No,
Football?
no. So they didn't put him on IR in the beginning of this injury. So I don't think they had him to be out for 4 weeks. He's now missed two. So I'm assuming that they're hoping. I mean, he's projected points in fantasy. I haven't seen any reports yet, like on practice this week, if he played or not today. But I'm hoping he comes back
But
because,
you guys are a good football team, even without him. Debo
yeah,
Samuel's taking a huge role in that offense.
yeah,
And
dude,
I'll
stepping up.
come out and
Everybody
say
told me,
myself,
oh, Debo's that, Debo's
I'll come
this.
out and say myself, I did not have high hopes on Debo, but he's
He's a
taking a
dog.
great role in that offense.
Yeah,
He's a beast.
for sure, for sure. I love it. I love it. I'm a happy
You guys
fan.
can get rolling now, man.
I'm a
You
happy
guys had
fan.
a slow
It's time to
start,
get
but
rolling.
you
Yeah,
can get rolling. You got the Bears
it's
on Monday
time.
night, I believe.
Yeah, Monday Night Football, big game. Last time we played the Bears,
Yeah,
we know how that one ended. Best moment of my
I
life.
guess in a moment.
Best, literally best moment as a fan of my entire life was last time we played the Bears. On my day after my birthday, Hail Mary, and the ball is caught.
Yep. Tyreek
Um,
Stevenson would have tipped the
yes,
flexion.
sir. Sunday Night Football, another one of the just huge upsets to keep going down on this week. Patriots Bills. Patriots upset the Bills to end their undefeated record and to end the last undefeated record in football. They won 23-20.
Hey, wait, who's the only team to ever go undefeated? I have to mention this, I'm sorry. Who's the only team to ever go undefeated? The
You
Dolphins, the Miami
should have that
Dolphins.
jersey hanging up behind you, the 72
I
undefeated.
know,
That's in your
I
living
know.
room.
Yep, it's
Should be
huge
behind you right
because
now.
the Eagles and the Bills lost. I don't think it's ever gonna happen again in the history of football.
No,
It's
not
at
with
least
17
until
game
I'm
season.
alive. It's
Not with a
yeah,
17 game season. I don't think so.
but I mean that's something to hold high, especially with low hopes for Dolphins fans.
Yeah,
At least I got
it's one
something.
thing. It's one thing you guys got for sure. Uh, I'm very surprised. I honestly, I think the Bills just came out stagnant. I think I said it last week that the Bills are low key playing like the Chiefs of last year. Like they're just doing the bare minimum to win games, and I just think that's what they tried to do, and it didn't work. Like the Bills
Yeah,
need to get rolling. They need to start firing on offense.
and Josh Allen just he's putting up numbers, playing good, but I don't know.
He played pretty good. I wouldn't really blame him in that game. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know who to
mean,
blame. I just think they came out flat. I mean, I really think that's all it is.
also it was a very like it was a very pass first game. The rush yards, I believe Trayvon Henderson led the Patriots with only 24 yards, so
Yep.
they didn't run the ball. And
No.
Josh Allen led the Bills with 53 yards. So
Yeah. Disappointing game from James Cook.
hmm
Big game from Kincaid. He had 6 catches, 108 yards. I think they said it was the first time
yeah,
in his career he's broke 100 yards. Um, but I
he's
guess
playing good
my next reaction is Drake May a top 10 quarterback in football right now?
right now. I wouldn't say it's an overreaction at all.
He's right there. If he ain't in it, he's right there. Dude, we said it last week. He's been playing at an elite level all year. He was
I actually just came up with a reaction too. Can Stephon Diggs play like this on a consistent level for the next few weeks? 10 catches,
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's an overreaction.
146 yards.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was like, all right, I'm playing the Bills, like we're gonna feed Stephon Diggs. But
Yeah,
I also think that it was he now no there was really no clear cut wide receiver one on that Patriots team. And I think this was the first big game that he's had in a Patriots uniform, and I think that's gonna go a long way for him and Drake. I think that they're gonna build a good connection. And I don't obviously he's not gonna sustain 10 catches and 146 yards a game, but I think he's gonna take that role, and I think we're gonna see a little bit of Stephon Diggs of the past.
yeah. And you know what's interesting? Me, you, and Sam also came on here like the first few weeks and said this just isn't the Patriots team we saw. They're one game
Yeah,
behind in the division. They're one game out.
yeah. Yeah,
So
and now they have a big tiebreaker
yeah.
winning that game.
So
So good stuff from them. Crazy. I did
they're
not
getting
have
it
that one
done.
drawn up.
They're
I
getting
did
it
not have
done.
that one drawn up at all. I
Yeah.
didn't.
No, no one had that. No one had that
This
one.
is the first time they said since 2014 that there's been no undefeated teams after week 5, which is
Hmm.
crazy. But yeah,
Time to go home.
crazy upset, and we'll finish off the last game with another crazy upset. Monday Night Football, Jaguars beat the Chiefs 31-28.
It's a good game. That was a great
I'm
game.
disappointed, bro. I thought the Chiefs were back. I thought they were back.
I thought they were back as well. But dude, the
Crazy.
Jaguars are here.
The Jaguars are here. That's gonna be your worst take of the year.
Worst take of the year for sure.
That one somebody's gonna clip that. If we ever go viral, they're gonna clip that and make a
I
Jaguars edit of you
yeah,
talking. Oh.
yeah. No, that
They're
was a
not
bad
even
take,
sneaky
but
Jags anymore. They're a
they're
good
just a
football
good
team.
team.
They're a good
Yeah,
team. Genuinely.
their defense is amazing.
Lights out, bro. Defense looks great.
And they were
Um,
without Trayvon Walker, one of their best defensive players, as well.
yeah, crazy. But yeah, I mean that's just as a really very good defense. Overall, it's a good team. I mean, everybody played good. They
99
all they
yard
all play
pick
good.
six, I believe.
Yeah, Devin Lloyd has been just balling. He might be the depoy for
Yeah,
a runner for all I know.
dude.
He was AFC Defensive Player of the Month, I think, for the month of September. Now, first week of October games, he comes out here 99-yard pick six, huge pick six, by the way, like
Yeah, game
huge
changer.
moment, not just a you know, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I believe Rushy Rice is coming back soon.
he should be. Yeah, I don't know if it's this week or next week, but he should
Hmm.
be. Listen, I'm still not panicked on the Chiefs, but think it's like last year. When they
Getting a little
lost their
hot in
third
here.
game of the season. You know what week it was when they lost their third game of the season last year? Take a
I want to
guess.
say like week 16.
The Super Bowl.
Oh
They've
wow,
now lost 3 games in 5 weeks.
they had two losses last year.
They had
Wow,
2 losses last year. Their third loss of the year came in the Super Bowl. They now have 3 losses in 5 weeks.
that's crazy.
That's a little bit of panic, but I'm not
Yeah,
out on them. I still think they're the Chiefs, especially when Rashi's back. I think honestly, actually, I genuinely think the Jaguars are a good team. I think they're a really good defense too.
yeah, for sure. Their
Um,
defense, top
but
defense in the league for sure.
that was a good chance for the Chiefs to tie that division up. That's a missed opportunity for them for sure.
Hmm.
And they don't blow leads. They had a 14-0 lead. The Chiefs are not a team that blows leads.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, and honestly, the Jags are low. Not they still put up 31 points, but their defense is really like the main thing on this team. Because I mean, T. Law played good, but I'm not like huge on him.
Travis
ETN's been
Hunter got
balling this
involved a
year.
little bit.
Travis Hunter got involved. BTJ is doing all right. He had 4 catches,
Yeah,
80 yards. It's a good game, but like
not the BTJ we saw last
yeah,
year.
not definitely still not has not been what we saw last year. So Travis Hunter had a crazy catch though. He had a really good catch.
Oh, that was
Um,
insane.
but yeah. All right. Well, I think that's pretty much all we got for the week 5 recap. Wild week, dude. So many upsets.
Crazy week.
So many upsets.
I hope it's just as good this week.
Yeah, it should be. All right. I guess we'll keep it going. We'll get into week 5. DiCrescento Dozen. Here we go. I don't have Sam to react to this. I wish I did, but
Hmm.
we'll see. We'll see what you got. We got some new faces on this list this week, Dom.
Let's hear it.
Some
I'm
teams
excited.
dropped. Some teams made their way on. 4 of my top 5 teams lost this week. Four. 4 of my top 5 from last week took a L this week.
Wow.
How crazy is that? Things are
Wow.
moving, bro. This is gonna be the most change of a list that you've seen yet. Like this is gonna be the most all over the place one we've got so far. So starting off at number 12. Did I ever think that they would touch this list? Jacksonville Jaguars.
Number 12.
Number 12. Honorable
Is that too
mention.
low? Is that too low now? That's the first
I have a
question.
couple honorable mentions because this is the first week. Normally, I've been struggling to even get to 12. This is the first week where I've been like, there's teams that I feel
Yeah.
like deserve to be on here. Like I took the Steelers off; they didn't even play this week. Like, how do you demote a team that didn't even play? Teams just impressed me on in their absence. Like
Yeah.
that's all it was. Seattle,
I would do the same thing.
if they would have won, they would have been on here. They
Hmm.
will be on here. I would keep saying it every week. Seattle's going to be on here, but I do think that they deserve a spot on here. Um, but they took an L, so I couldn't do it. But Jaguars at 12,
That may be too low, but
11,
we'll come back to it.
11, another new face. And I already know you're going to say to switch these, but 11, another new team, San Francisco 49ers.
I would switch
I
them for
see
sure,
I see
without
the
a doubt.
argument of switching them, especially because the Jaguars beat them 2 weeks ago. Um, but I just think the fact that the 49ers were able to win a game against a Rams team that I'm so high on,
With
with
so
literally
many
the entire
injuries,
team injured, to
so
me
many. I think
scares
Kittle
me for
comes
when these
back.
guys start to come back. When you get,
I think
because the only
Kittle
season
comes
ender
back
is
soon.
Bosa. Brock's
Yeah.
going to come back. Kittle's going to come back. Your receivers are going to come back. So that scares me. And I've been ripping on this 49ers team all year. They're frauds. They're frauds. It's their schedule.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Pearsall
That's a
comes
big
back
win.
this week, I believe, and Kittle either comes back it's either this week or maybe next week.
That's a big win. 10, another team with a huge win, the Denver Broncos.
That's fair.
Another team that I feel like this could even be higher. I mean, that defense is great. It's a big win.
Nick Benito, shout out, defensive player of the
Yes.
week. I
Yes.
don't have the stats on him, but he balled out. Just know
Yeah,
that.
he did. I don't have him either, but I do remember. 9, the Colts. Like, I want to put them higher. I keep going to put them higher, and then I see the teams. And again, I don't base everything off of who would win in a game because, like, I just switched the
Yeah.
Jaguars and the 49ers when they lost. But I go when I'm looking into the future, I write down a team and then I put the Colts over them, and I'm like, wait, but if the Colts played them tomorrow, I don't think they'd win. So it's like I keep going in this back and forth type of thing. So I left them at 9, but shout out to the Colts. Been absolutely dominant. And I took a look into their schedule. Wow, they're going to win a lot of games this year. I mean, when you're in that division, you basically
You play
almost have
everyone
like 6 wins
twice.
anyway. But no, not actually, because the Jaguars are actually good. But they have an easy schedule. So let's just say they're going to make noise this year. They're going to win games.
Yeah.
8, I have the Chiefs. This was the perfect example of exactly what I just said about the Colts. Like, do I think I'd pick the Colts over the Chiefs? Like, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. But how do you put a 2 and 3 team of, like, I don't know. I'm tough. It's tough. It's hard to make this list. But I just have to
At
go with my
8,
gut
see, I
and
would
trust in
understand. I would
Mahomes.
understand you want to keep him on the list because they're still a threat, obviously. Like I said in the beginning of the year, as long as Andy Reid and Mahomes are in Kansas
That's what
City,
I'm
they're always
saying.
going to
And
be a
they're gonna get
problem.
Rashi back.
But
Like,
number eight is
I mean, they took a
questionable.
big drop. I had them at 5 last week, so
Yeah.
I gave them their drop. 7, got my Commanders. I think it's a fair spot for them. I almost wanted to put them above number 6, but I think it's a fair spot. If they go out and play like they did again this week, I might move them up. But they still moved up. Last week I had them at 9, so they still moved up. I think rightfully so. I think that's a good Chargers team that we just pretty much put a beat down on. So I like us at 7. 6, falling out of the top 5 after I just put them in the top 5 last week. The Rams. I mean, they got to drop. They have
It's
to.
not time to panic. It's not time
They
to
have
panic,
to.
like I said.
It's not time to panic, but they have to drop. They can't
It's
stay
fair.
there.
I
You
like
lose
where
that
they're
game.
at.
You can't drop. Number 5, first time in the top 5, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're winning games, bro. Baker's
I
is, I
love it.
mean,
I like that.
4, moving up the list. Another team. How do they move? They didn't play, Nick. 4, I have the Packers. I'm still high on the Packers, and I don't know. It was just tough this week because all my top 5 teams lost, except for one team. So it's like I got to move guys down. I got to move people
hmm
up. The Packers didn't play, but it's like they got to move somewhere. So put them at 4. I'm still very high on them. Number 3, finally got my excuse to move them down. 3, I have Philly. Got the Eagles at 3. Took their first L of the year. To me, that deserves a demotion. Speaking of, is this the first week that there's a new number 1 on the list? I think it is, Dom. I think it is.
Wow.
Said it. The
Buffalo
Bills need to
has
lose to be
2.
dethroned. The Bills lost. And number 2, Buffalo Bills. I moved them down. That's a scary loss. Because they really got outplayed. Like at the end of the day, like it wasn't like a Like the Chiefs, like just sold a game. Like the
Yeah,
Jags made a good comeback. Like they sold. Like the Bills, like actually just went out there and got outplayed. So did the Rams. Like they genuinely went out there and like just got beat. Um, I got to move them down because number one, the hottest team in football right now, just balling, firing on all cylinders, putting up crazy offensive numbers like usual. Number one, the Detroit Lions.
yeah.
Finally, new number one for the
I
first
I
time this
li-
year.
I will say I do like the front half of that list, like top six. But as I said, dude, I think the Chiefs they're
You
too
dropped the
low.
Chiefs.
I would
You
drop
drop
the
them.
Chiefs, and I give the Colts the damn respect they deserve, man.
I know I'm being mean to the Colts this year. I am.
What is it?
It's
What is
so
it? What
hard
is it gonna
because
take?
it's
What is it gonna
because they're
take?
not
They just
playing good
blew out the
teams,
Raiders.
bro.
They just
It's because
but they're
that's my
playing here
thing,
on their
bro.
schedule and they're dominating.
I know, but they're not playing good teams. They played one good team this year, the Rams, and they lost. It was a good game. That's why I'm like, I have them as a top 10 team in football, but how high am I going to put them when they're putting beatdowns on garbage teams? And when you look at their schedule, they're going to keep doing that. But in a playoff setting, like, I know we're way far away from that. Do I have them beating any of the teams that are above them in a playoff game? No. Do I have them even beating them in a regular season game? Probably not. It's just like you got to look at their schedule. They got a lot of easy games. It's
They'll
hard. I
get the
feel bad. I
respect
feel like
soon.
I'm being mean. I feel like I'm being mean. I do.
They'll get the respect soon.
I've been struggling with
I
where to
do
put them.
like the
I'm
front
telling you.
half of the list. I do agree with that completely. The
Is there
Lions are the
anybody?
best team in football right now.
I'll ask you this: is there anybody that's not on the list that you would put? Like my honorable mentions were the Steelers and the Seahawks, and I mean low key the Chargers. They fell off the list for the first time. Is there
Yeah.
anybody that you think I messed up there?
I want to say the Seahawks, but I also just don't know where I would put them in
Yeah.
that 12 list. You know what I mean? There's
Mm-hmm.
it's a good year of
Yeah.
football
Yeah.
to
For
get into
sure.
that top 12. So,
But all right, I'll let you do your thing now. What you got for me?
yeah. Yeah, so all right. So this is actually really good would you rather and curious. I'm curious. So, one of my questions, 4th and 1, game on the line. You're at the goal line. You need 1 yard. Are you handing the ball to Ashton Genty or Cam Scatterbo?
Oh
You
shoot,
need one
bro!
yard.
81 yard. Oh,
Both
offensive
both the
line neutral, like same line, same
offensive
everything.
line neutral.
Oh
They're
no!
both they're both just high wired, short, stocky, get up the field, get a yard, power backs. So
Wow, I need Sam here. Oh no! Oh, this is tough. Um, I, mm, I'm gonna go with Genty. My reason is I just think obviously it's 4th and 1, so we're only working with a yard here. But I feel like if you needed to change a direction or to hit a different hole or to make a guy miss, he's gonna do it. Like Scotty runs
I
like
know
a
what you
tank,
mean.
but if they blow up the play and get onto him, like I don't see him doing much. But Genti, I feel
Yeah,
like could
I like
improvise
it.
more and make more. Genti is more likely to make something out of nothing than Scadaboo. So that would be
I
my pick.
agree.
But wow,
And
that was a good question,
they
bro.
both run through people's faces. So
How'd you think of that? That was a good. That was a good one.
I don't know. I think it was just a random shower thought. Honestly, I was like,
I love it. That was
but
really good.
I think
That was
my
really
take
good.
on it. I'm gonna take Scatterbo though,
Yeah,
dude. I think if it comes down to it, they both could run through people's faces. They're both powerful, but I think Scatterbo just has more of a mentality that I'm going to get this yard, but no matter
yeah,
what it
yeah.
takes.
I'm gonna
I
run
think
through
his
your face.
mentality,
Like
yeah. I think
that's fair.
Genti's a beast. Don't get it wrong, and I love to see him. He's starting to actually become what we expected. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That was a good one. I like that. But I do have one more thing before we get into our picks.
yeah. Let's hear
Um,
it.
Shout out to my girlfriend. Shout out to Bianca for this. She asked me this the other night.
Shout out
While
B.
we were watching football, and she didn't think I'd put this in here, but I was like, that was a great question. I wish Sam was here. I want to know his opinion. Maybe I'll just ask him next week. Um, but Dom, this is my question for you, and I'll tell you mine.
Let's
Who are
hear
your
it.
top five favorite football teams to watch?
Wow. Favorite football? That's a great question.
I know. I was like, okay, okay, B.
I'm
Crazy.
gonna clap it up. Yeah, that's a great question. Top five favorite football teams to watch. No, do I have to put an order or no?
No, no, you can just throw them out there.
No order. Obviously, I have to put my Dolphins because my favorite football team. So
You're gonna love
it's
watching your
just
boys.
honest. Love watching my boys. I love watching the Bucks. Baker Mayfield's a competitor. They have weapons all around. Mecca Buka's special. I love
Yeah,
watching the Bucks right now. I love watching like high power offenses,
yeah.
honestly.
It's just
I
fun.
mean,
It's just fun.
it's just so much fun.
Yeah,
Man, I'm stumped. I love watching the Lions. They're a fun team. They know how to get everyone involved in
absolutely.
different ways. Lions are up there. This is gonna sound crazy. A Lamar-led Ravens team is in there.
That's not crazy. That's not crazy. Nothing's crazy about that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm missing one right now. A big one. I hate watching the Bills. Least favorite team to watch. Let's see. Need one more. Let me think. I'm stumped. I'm really stumped. Dude, am I missing like a big one? Like,
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I mean, I love watching my fantasy teams. I gotta say
Yeah.
Cowboys. I do like watching the Cowboys. I
Wow.
do.
Now you
As
just
much as
were
everyone hates
glazing
on them.
Sam right now, bro. I'm
No,
kidding. I'm kidding.
no, I do have to say the Cowboys because, dude, Dak Prescott's playing elite right now.
He
And
is. He is. They are fun to watch.
and once especially when CD gets back, dude, CD Lamb has just since he got in the league been one of my favorite receivers to watch. So that's a
That's a good
great
list.
question though.
I like that list. I'll tell you mine now. So, obviously, Commanders. I mean, not only is it my favorite team, but they're a fun team
They're
to
up
watch. Right?
there.
Everybody wants to watch
Honorable
85.
mention Commanders. Honorable mention.
Everybody wants to watch 85. They are a fun team to watch. Number two would definitely be the Lions. I mean, that offense is
Hmm.
just so exciting, so exciting. Like they're so much fun. Um, I'm gonna stick with like what's going on right now. Not to like this year Ravens pick, but like because like if he was healthy, I
Hmm.
would say like Joe Burrow, Jamar, and T Higgins. Like I would love to watch that Bengals team, but
Yeah,
because that's not going on right now, I'm gonna leave them off the list and I'm gonna swap them with one that you actually inspired me on, the Bucks. I didn't even think about the Bucks when I said this,
dude.
especially with their close games and their comebacks. Like Baker's fun to watch at Buka. I'm
Baker's
loving
just
everything going on
one of
with
the
Buka
biggest
right now.
competitors.
Yeah, they are a fun team to watch. Another one I got. Hmm. I got to decide here. Who am I eliminating? All right. I know you put them on your top five least favorite to watch. I'm gonna say the Bills just because I'm a Josh Allen
It's
guy, and
reasonable. It's
I just
reasonable.
love watching Josh Allen play football. Like they're not even the most exciting team, but there's nothing more exciting other than my own team than watching Josh Allen play football. Like it's just electric. You know. And my last one, I'm stuck between two, so one of them is gonna get left off. I'll say who I'm stuck between. I'm stuck between the Packers and the Rams. I think I'm leaning towards the Rams because I love Matthew Stafford. I think he's a legend. I think he's so clutch.
Yeah,
Like in terms of watching a team in the fourth quarter, you got
great
Puka going
career.
out there doing crazy stuff. But honorable mention to the Packers because watching that defense with Micah on it is fun now. They got a lot of dogs. Like I just think they don't have enough big names on offense. Like they don't have a weakness. They have so many guys, but they don't have enough like exciting players on that offense. So I'll say the Rams. So I got what is it? It's Commanders, Lions, Bills, Rams, Buccaneers. That's my five.
I actually have to go back. I completely forgot a team, so I'm moving the Packers to a high honorable mention.
Yeah.
Right now, top five favorite team
Well,
to
you don't have the
watch.
Packers, did you?
I mean, not the Packers, the Cowboys. I said. That's
Oh,
what I meant. I'm moving the Cowboys to a high honorable mention. Sorry, Sam, if you're watching this, but
oh.
give me the Colts, bro. They're so fun. Like, I actually might be like
No.
a sneaky
Oh.
Colts fan. Like, I love the Colts, bro. I love their
No,
offense.
dude.
I love
That's
their
crazy.
offense.
It's not crazy, but it's crazy. It's not crazy, but it's crazy.
Right now.
But
Like next week, I'm gonna be tuned into the Colts because
yeah.
their offense is electric. Tyler
Yeah.
Warren's a
That's
beast.
fair.
Jonathan Taylor's a
That's
beast.
fair.
Daniel
Tyler
Jones is a
Warren is a
beast.
beast. But all right, well, good stuff, Bianca. We'll get into our
Facts.
last
That
thing
was that
now.
was a good segment. I like that a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, that was good. I would love to hear Sam's. Honestly, I really would.
Yeah. But all
But
right,
all
we
right,
can end
we're
the
we're
podcast now because my
yeah.
picks don't need to be shown.
All right, we're gonna get into the picks now. Week 5. There's a lot of. I mean, we all did bad. I did the best, but
A
we
lot of
all we all did bad.
like you said, there was a lot of upsets.
A lot of upsets, and I should have been all over all of them, dude. Especially Philly and New York, bro.
I got 4 games right.
Yeah, there we go. So I went 8-6 and
Man,
won the week, going almost 500. Won the week. Dom and Sam both went sub 500. Dom went
worst record of the year so far. I'll take it on the chin.
and
Happens.
Sam went 6-8. Yeah, that was rough. Like we said, Dom, like there was so much that the couple games that you picked different that we were like, all right, they all went against you, and then everything that
Hmm.
I had different from Sam all went my like. This was such a huge week for me because if you look at every game I got wrong, all three of us got wrong. Like I pulled all
Yeah.
my points on stuff that
Yeah,
you guys
yeah.
didn't get.
It's a good
So
swing.
huge week.
You know,
I now
I gotta
took the
say,
lead on Sam in the overall. I won this week, and now I have the lead on Sam in the overall too.
I gotta say, I was watching that Ravens Texans game mid game. I'm sitting there, I'm like, this had to be the worst pick of the year for me. Why would I pick the Ravens?
You just thought they needed a bounce back, dude. You didn't know,
It was bad.
but yeah. So now
What
you're
else did
you're
I
out.
drop on?
You're down 5 points. I took a lead on Sam. Sam
The
had a point.
Cardinals. I'm willing to take one on the Cardinals there. I mean,
Yeah, just honestly, just a good pull by me and
we
Sam.
talked we talked about it.
You guys took your L on my boys, picking against
I
my
know.
Commanders.
Yeah, that
Stop
was
that. Stop that.
the win.
Get that out of here. Don't bet against JD5.
I know Sam's
Um,
pissed right now because every time he bets the Dolphins, they lose.
I know.
So,
I know. The Browns were a good pick from you, Dom. That was a close game. I don't
hmm
was not mad on that. I actually wanted to take that. I was tempted
yeah,
with that one, but yeah,
I
look at
would
all
say
these
yeah.
upsets, bro. Dolphins upset, Eagles upset, Bills upset, Chiefs upset. Like I should have had such a good week.
Niners.
If you don't have all those upsets, I probably would have gotten the Rams game wrong for sure because I wouldn't have picked different. Like that's fine, and the Dolphins. But like I should have picked against the Giants. I should have picked against the Eagles. And there's no way the Bills and Chiefs should have lost that game. I should have had a huge week. So much went my way for me to only get 8 games right. But
Disappointed.
I was I was in last place 2 weeks ago, and now I'm in first. So I love it. First to 50 correct picks. That's what I like to see.
Very, very disappointed, but also like this shows me that I could turn this around 1 week. So
Oh, absolutely, literally.
it's
I
time.
did. I did it in 2 weeks. I went from
Yeah.
last to. I mean, not that it was last by much, but now I'm in first. But we'll get to week 6 all
You
the way
have
down
Sam's
here.
picks on
I have Sam's
Sam.
picks,
All
yeah. So
right, time to turn it around.
let's get into it. So, what do you think? Should I put Sam's? We'll say Sam's first. All right, we'll do his last. We'll do his last.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right,
Doesn't
yes.
matter.
So Sam sent me his picks. Couple buy two teams on a bye this week: Texans and Vikings. So we got 15 games. But all right, I guess I should probably lead us off. So I won last week. I guess we'll keep doing it like that. So Thursday night football, Eagles Giants. Although I just
Both
said the
teams
Eagles
coming
are,
off a loss.
yeah. Although I just said the Eagles are in for a rough ending of the season. It ain't gonna be against the Giants. So I'm gonna take the Eagles here at MetLife.
I love it.
I got the Eagles.
I haven't bet against the Eagles all year, and I'm not going to. Go Birds.
That's crazy. Hasn't bet against them all year. It's crazy. Sam also took the Eagles here. You want to laugh? When he sent me his original list, he had Giants, and I texted him. I go, "You're picking the Giants over the Eagles?" He goes, "No, that was definitely an accident." I was like, "Bro, you're lucky I pointed that out."
Wow.
Yeah. Um, Broncos Jets, another international game. Are the Jets gonna get their first win of the year? No, give me the Broncos. Give me
Dude,
the Broncos. Jets starting off 0-6.
you know what's crazy? I genuinely believe the Jets could win this football game. I really do. Like, I'm not even, all jokes aside, like, I feel like this is just a game, like the annual Jets win. But I'd be willing to risk it if I didn't drop all those games last week. So just give me the Broncos.
Jets would win the game that everybody's asleep for. Nobody gets to see it. Nobody gets to
Yeah.
nobody gets to watch them win.
Such a Jets way to
Sam
win.
Sam as well took the Broncos. Ravens Rams. I mean, um, honestly, last week I said whether Lamar plays or not, or no, if Lamar plays, I want to switch my pick. But I'm off of that this week. I think the Rams get a big bounce back. They win this no matter what.
Yeah, another game, both teams coming off losses. The Ravens need it more than the Rams, but I don't think the Rams are gonna let it happen. Give me the Rams.
No. I think there's going to be a lot of weeks, a lot of games this week where we have the same picks. Not going to be much different. Sam took the
Similar.
Rams. Cowboys Panthers is, I mean, dude, it's like I pick them every week and they lose, and then I don't pick them and they win. Like, are they going to do that to me again? Is this a
They're
week for
sneaking
sneaky
up. They're
Panthers?
sneaking up for you.
Is this a week for sneaky Panthers? Like I feel like the Cowboys are due for a loss. They've been playing pretty good as of late. Uh, I don't know. I just feel like they're too hot right now. I gotta go. I'm gonna stick with them.
Yeah, this game doesn't even. I don't even think it's a debate. I think Cowboys in a blowout.
Obviously, Sam took the Cowboys here. Cardinals Colts. We've been talking about how dominant this Colts team is all day, and I think they continue to dominate.
Colts up. Indiana Jones, baby.
Yeah, Sam as well took the Colts.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
telling you, there's going to be a lot of similarities this week.
Oh, here we
Seahawks
go. This could
Jags.
shake
This is a
things
tough
up.
game. This is a tough game.
It's a
Um,
great game.
this is definitely a tough one. Like Seattle really needs a bounce back here. They really do. This Jags defense is just hot, bro. Um, I don't know. I've been picking against both these teams a lot this year. Like both of them are just I keep picking against them and they keep winning. I feel like I don't know. I'm gonna go with Seattle. I think. I just think I know that Jags defense is really good, but so is Seattle's, and I just think the offense is much
Yeah,
better.
this game could go either way. I just think the Seahawks have more high-powered offense. And yeah, give me the Seahawks.
Yeah, we know where Sam went. He's a closeted Seahawks fan.
Literally.
Um, Dolphins Chargers. Can they do it, Dom? Can your boys pull it off? I don't think so, bro. Oh, what the heck? I don't think they can.
I get humbled betting against the Dolphins every week, betting on the Dolphins every week. But give me the Dolphins. Chargers are
I
banged
love it.
up.
They are
I can
banged
see the
up.
Dolphins
They
squeaking one
are
out
they
here.
are banged up. They are banged up. Sam took the Chargers. Brown Steelers. Ah,
First switch up of the week. Fins up.
Brown. Yeah, true. Brown Steelers. I don't want to be stupid here. I really don't want to be stupid here, but I don't know. Divisional game. Everybody's gonna split. Dylan Gabriel looked pretty good. That defense is real good. Dude, something in my gut is screaming it, bro. I'm going the Browns.
Dude, I honestly see, I could see that too, dude. Like this game could go either way. I'm gonna take the Browns here.
Love it, bro.
Oh, also, I also came up with another reaction for this game. I know we're way past it, but
Yeah, yeah, go for
for
it, bro.
reaction for the Browns, will Dylan Gabriel be the starting quarterback the remainder of the season?
Really early to tell, but I think so.
Very early to
They
tell.
said they expect Shador to play though.
Shador becomes RB2. I mean QB2.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I would say so. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
49ers Bucks. I've been ripping on this 49ers team all year.
It's a good game.
Keep
Another good
keep
game.
picking against them, but Baker's just a dog, bro. It's just a dog.
This game will probably come down to the 2 minute mark,
I think so.
and Baker's gonna get it done.
Yeah, Sam as well. Titans Raiders. Um, Titans got some momentum after that one. Raiders are real stagnant. Two garbage teams, two probably bottom five teams, maybe even lower,
Toilet
maybe
bowl of
even
the
both
week.
bottom three.
Toilet bowl of
But
the week.
I was thinking going back and forth with this one, like I could see Cam Ward catching some momentum, but honestly, I feel like what's more likely to happen, like who has a higher ceiling? I think a Raiders team with Genty who could go off for 200 yards and two touchdowns, Geno Smith who could throw 400 yards and three touchdowns and 17 picks, and Brock Bowers. Like they just have too many people that I feel like it would be stupid to pick against them in
Yeah.
the toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna take the Raiders here. They just have a higher upside as a team
Yeah,
than the Titans.
here we go. Got a little switch up here. Sam's riding high on the Titans after last week. Bengals Packers minus 14 and a half point spread. And I think the Packers are like minus 1,200 to win this game. So let's ride. Let's stick with them. Well, while we're waiting for Dom to come back and figure out what's going on, spoil Sam's pick. He took the Packers here. So unfortunately, we were never able to get Dom reconnected. So I decided to FaceTime him, and somehow the audio got completely cut out. So I'm just going to give you guys a little voiceover of the rest of the picks. For starters, Dom took the Packers there. Then in the Patriots Saints, we all agreed, even though the Saints did have a nice win over the Giants, the Patriots win over the Bills was more impressive. We all agreed that Patriots were going to win this one. Then you got Sunday Night Football, Lions versus Chiefs, game of the week. It's hard to see a Chiefs team that starts at 2-4, but we all think the Lions are the best team in football right now. So once again, all on the same page here, taking the Lions. Then you have Monday Night Football doubleheader, starting off with the Bills versus the Falcons. Bills need a bounce back here. Same thing, all on the same page. We have the Bills beating the Falcons. Then to finish off the week, the last game of Monday Night Football, you have Bears versus Commanders. I said it before, but last time we played the Bears, we walked it off with a Hail Mary. I don't think it's going to come down to that this time. I think we're going to win this game. Dom and Sam agree with me as well. So that's all of our picks for this week. I'm going to real quick show you guys the entire list of who we picked. And then one more time, just show you the final picks from last week, just so you could see that. But that's all we got for this week. So everybody tell Sam you hope he feels better. Hopefully he's back next week. But that's all we got. Thank you to anybody that watched, and we will see you guys next week.